Okay, this was like the number one theme in all the comments of that viral video that we had with the alpacas. And it just hit so close to home because I remember growing up, I was the kid that would literally cry if somebody told me no. I remember so many times my dad would be like, why don't you go next door and ask if, your friends are available to play, like by yourself, in young elementary school back in the day. And I would walk next door, like get up the courage, walk next door, knock on the door, and the parents would be like, hey, no, they can't come and play. Why? Because they literally were not even there. They were not even there, so they could not physically come out and play because they were not in their house. But guess what? I would be like, eyes just watering it, walking back, like, they told me no. And so that was like something that I really have had to work on for the years. And just seeing this overall just like thread of like rejection therapy and really gaining the confidence to just like ask. You never know what you're going to get in life if you don't ask. And asking and somebody saying no is not the worst thing in the world. Something that I had to do to really get myself over the fear of somebody telling me no was I immediately, when I first woke up, I made a list of 5 incredibly hard things that I have been, putting off, the fear of rejection, like scary things, 5 hard things that I had to do before I ate breakfast. And basically I was training myself and training my mind because in that morning hour, I feel like you can't talk yourself out of things as quickly unless it's working out, because I feel like I don't work out in the mornings because of that. But anyways, 5 hard things to do before breakfast, and just training myself of, okay, I can do hard things. And I think like it's a muscle. I really think that like doing these hard things is a muscle. Telling yourself to put yourself out there is a muscle. It's an exercise to just be vulnerable, because when you're asking, it's pretty much like you're asking for your heart's desires, and that is really vulnerable. And I think if you're asking for those heart desires and somebody tells you no, it's not just like a no in that moment, but it's a no to like your passion. It's a no to who you are. It's a no to like what you're supposed to be like in this world. But in reality, it might just be a no in the moment because your friend literally is not there and cannot come out and play. Or it could be an absolute yes and your whole world could change. So my challenge to all of you is to just ask. Just put yourself out there, be bold, ask, and then take the opportunity when the yeses come.